Alright, so quickly before we start today's video, we got a massive sale going on at AutoVlog.com for hats and sunglasses. Hats start at 10 bucks only, sunglasses are 30. Everything is signed as well, so if you want some hats and sunglasses, now is the time. With that being said, let's get back to the video because this is a good one. So we're still in Tennessee. We're here with Brad and Sam. You got the little vlogger light set up and everything. You guys are such professionals.
Well, it's a demon. It just gets so dark in there.
Yeah, this thing looks like a demon. 1200 crank, about 1000
no, this is
wheel.
A V6, okay. The touring spec Grand Cherokee.
Yeah, I can see that. That's what it looks like.
Definitely not real fast. Now, this is your Hellcat motor and your Trackhawk, but the gentleman we bought it from spent a buttload of money, a good retirement. He spent a good retirement modding it. We're used to buying stuff and doing all the mods, but he had already blown all the money and sold it to us for like a third of what he spent. So, ported demon blower, ported Kong throttle body,
fully built motor, rods, pistons, crank, triple pump fuel system,
carbon fiber drive shaft, axles, suspension wheels, every suspension.
It's got the whole shebang.
Just, I mean, if you're into that. Some people don't like 0 to 60 in like 2.2 or anything. I mean,
is that what it does?
Maybe better than that. I don't know.
Oh,
it's in the twos.
Damn. All right, I can't wait. Let's get this thing out. The plate.
Yeah,
I love it. That's awesome.
You're gonna have to see the door jams.
All right. Hell yeah, baby. Oh my God, that's louder than the Mustang. Holy shit. Damn, that's loud. Look at this door jam wrap they have here. That's right. Oh, the idle on this thing, man. Oh, that is so badass.
You know what forced induction interchiller system is?
No, not
out
really.
of Australia.
No.
Okay. So
is that something you have on that too? Or?
I do have it on that.
Right.
This one is even more high powered. It's got all kinds of spacers and stuff, but basically I have my own AC system virtually that will run cold. It'll take my system, flip it over, and run it to cool the coolant that the air that goes to the supercharger goes through. So it basically drops the temp of all the air going in the engine, adds, I think it's around 100 horsepower on this. Right now, my internal, intake coolant temp is 44 degrees.
Yeah.
I can flip this button down here, but right now we're getting cold air into the car. I flip that, and it's automatically going to flip. We're going to get no AC here in a second.
Oh, okay.
It'll start to die out, and it'll start dropping the temp on that, and it will make the air coming through even cooler. So we can hot lap more often and have more power.
But we're going to sweat.
Yeah, we're going to turn that off.
Yeah, this whole thing is vibrating. Like my body is vibrating, my whole seat.
Yeah, that's what she said.
That it is what she said.
So we're in track mode because the tune likes it better. So all the nannies are turned off, but because we're all-wheel drive, that's okay.
Yeah, we're not going like we did in the Mustang. You're going to drive off the road and kill us or whatever.
No. I mean,
you can't take turns in this thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you can, but not like...
If you drive off the road after I've driven it...
See, now I'm nervous. I don't trust Brad. He's crazy.
This thing's kind of undrivable on vacation or whatever. It only gets... I'm averaging 5.8 miles per gallon on the dash. All the lights are on. It doesn't mean something's wrong. It just means that Dodge, like right there on that little takeoff, it's cammed as well. So Dodge doesn't like these parameters, but we like these parameters because these parameters like to party. All right, so we got paddle shifters. We're cruising at, 70 miles an hour. We can downshift. We only took it up to 80 there.
It's so loud. I love it. This thing is badass. Oh, this is the coolest SUV I've ever been in. I mean, it just is. I just filmed the new Hummer EV SUV. And it doesn't do that at all, which is probably why the video's flopping completely.
So that coolant temp's up to like 104, right? That's
okay.
It should run, you know, in the, you know, higher than that. But we'll flip this and it will actually start to cool it down.
Yeah,
it's dropping it every few seconds.
Yeah, it's 86 now.
Yeah, so you're
84.
84. It's dropping it fast. That system is pretty awesome. It's a couple grand. You can put it on a lot of different vehicles. Tons of Hellcat stuff runs it. Tons of Demon stuff run it. We've got it on my Ford F-150, and it definitely dropped me into the low 10s, and I couldn't get there without it, without blowing my motor up. I mean, that motor's got to blow up at some point anyway. All we've done is raced it. It's got 20,000 miles on it.
So what's the best 1320 you've gotten in this?
It's on the street, like maybe like right here. We're in the high 9s.
High 9s?
Yeah. It's grippy.
In an SUV, that is so dope.
It's not race tires.
I didn't know it was that quick.
It's rip your face off. So let's. I think we got a little opening here. And the cool thing, I mean, it's hard to launch from a perspective of we're down to 64 degrees, 62. So I'm gonna flip that back off. Whoa, sorry, it's a little touchy, All right, let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna just go from about 1,000 RPMs.
That thing pulls.
That's mid triple.
Woo!
Damn, dude. I mean, if you're into that.
That is no joke.
So the adrenaline that thing gives you, and here's the deal: like our tires are probably getting warmed up now, but we just spun all four through
felt
third
that.
gear.
That's insane.
When it shifted into third gear, the rear kind of kicked sideways the most. I've done it enough to know like we're gonna be fine. But now that the tires are warm, probably if we just don't brake torque it, we'd end up with a better result as far as a quarter time would go.
Yeah.
She's a beast. We'll let her cool down.
Yeah.
Not that we need to let the cats cool down because we kill cats around here. Not PETA.
No. Car cats.
We don't kill. We got track shifts. Yeah.
Oh, the shifts are sick.
And that's in the tune. Like it shifts
I love
faster
it.
and harder than a stock.
But like when you're just babying it, like driving normally, it feels like a stock one.
You could drive it to California from Tennessee, but you'd have to stop for gas every 100
Yeah.
miles. Even though it's got a big touring, top of tank. Downshift. Hit the downshift. Right there. Go left side. Again. There you go. There you go.
This thing is...
Now there's the surgeon. So that's been something we've had a hard time tuning out.
Oh, this thing is brutal! Holy shit!
All right. The way we tune that little surge out is just to you stomp the pedal.
I don't give a f. The surge is awesome.
You just stomp the pedal.
Yeah. Oh, and it's so loud. I just love how this is the most impractical thing you can do to an SUV.
Yeah,
The loud, horrible MPGs. Every light's on.
Every
Check
light.
engine light.
It doesn't mean anything. It's like if you like Christmas, this dash is like Christmas.
Oh, dude, this thing is brutal.
It's got upgraded brakes too.
Oh yeah, it drops quick though.
Yeah.
Oh, this is what we're gonna do now.
With this cruise down through here, when we get to...
All right, so look how quickly this coolant temp drops. 118, 116. So we're gonna get it under 100 again, right? Ish.
Yeah, that'd be good to get more power on this run, definitely.
All right, we're gonna do a little launch here. Where the fuck?
Do nothing. It's all you, baby.
Oh my God!
Why'd you pull out?
What do you mean, did I pull out? That was like one, dude.
It'll do like 180.
I'm sure, man. Holy sh! Holy sh! Damn!
This thing is absolutely mental.
this might be one of my favorite cars that I've ever driven. Because it's so raw, it's so brutal. I knew I was gonna like this more than your Mustang. This is the main reason I wanted to come down here. This thing is sick.
Heck yeah.
I love it. 5.7 smiling miles per gallon.
You made it go down, Mike. So the tank's fairly small in this too. With it being E85, when you go to half a tank on anything supercharged, you've got to go fuel. And the reason is you slosh that fuel out to where the sending unit can't suck it up real quick. You end up blowing your motor. If you want me to shut up, just say it, Mike. You don't want to starve your supercharger for not your supercharger. You don't want to starve your engine when you've got a big heavy tune on it for fuel. So every time we get to half, we got a couple tanks at the garage we dump in. Turn.
Uh-oh.
All right, you're fine. Just go start her up now.
Okay. Oh no.
I'm sure it's fine.
Service anti-lock brake.
No.
God, I love that thing. It is so loud and it's so fast. I've never experienced anything like that, at least in an SUV. It was still awesome. Oh, dude, this thing is so badass. I love this thing.
In the name of awesome it is, but I wish my channel was as big as yours so that lots and lots and lots of people can see it. But I'm glad that your huge audience is going to get to see it.
Yeah, everyone needs to go follow Brad and Sam, Back Road Driver, because they make great content. Trying to get their channel off the ground. I mean, you still have 40K subs. No, I mean, you don't suck in any way. I mean, like, it's a great channel. They just want more following. They have great, cars. The Mustang, this. They got the Juice in there as well. Got probably the quickest truck on YouTube as well. In the Wolf. That thing's badass. So you guys have to go subscribe to Back Road Driver. So how often do you drive this thing? Like, you take your kids to practice and stuff in this? This is like your parent car?
So the idea was I had stuff that we went too far with horsepower wise, or it was a car and it was just impractical. Like the GT350 Mustang is very impractical.
Yeah.
Take a couple kids anytime you use the back seat.
Right.
I've loaded everything up in this a time or two for ball games, but with the E85, you really got to plan out. Most people are like us. If you're rural at all, you don't have the E85 you need. But yeah, we'll take it to a ball game. When I get all this in my new garage at my house, we'll do a lot more of that.
Yeah.
But right now, it's
I'm coming down as soon as that's all ready and stuff.
We got you a master, or we got you a downstairs master suite.
Hell yeah.
Go. We'll check everything out again. Hopefully, we'll have some different cars then.
It's smooth. It's very smooth. I hate being the passenger. Dude, you're taking this thing coming into a turn, and you're going slightly over 55, man. You get a little nervous.
I will say this probably feels the most stable at high speed. I have done, not on public road, it was in Mexico for sure. I've done 180 in this thing. Oof. They say the Trackhawk will do 180 in stock form. I don't know how, because this thing is, you would need an airstrip. I've done that on, it was an interstate in Mexico, 180, and it was scary, and the brakes didn't want to do their thing when it was time to slow down, and that's not real fun, but it'll do 180, and it was comfortable until you thought about having to stop.
Yeah.
Nothing stops real good from 180, I don't think.
No. There's a lot of weight too. Yeah. It's the same like, can't compare this technically to a Tesla Model X Plaid, but they have sort of the same performance.
Pigs.
And the rotors and the pads or the rotors on a Model X Plaid they're so tiny. When I had one for a weekend, like, it didn't want to stop either. Like, why do you make a vehicle that quick and then it doesn't want to stop? That's insane. So yeah, I get your predicament. And this is pretty much the same performance as a Plaid, but this is way more fun. Way more. Because I mean, the sound, it's got the V8. I mean, it's a monster.
I said it in the Mustang video. I like to do my part, and the thought of driving electric and not sending out CO2 to feed all the flora and fauna in Tennessee and make these trees grow, it hurts me. And so I feel like I've got to offset and feed the trees. I'm a tree hugger. I mean, what can I say?
And with that, we're going to end the video. Subscribe, Back Road Driver. See you next time.